his first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener.
Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line. So 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive, and now they face a 3rd and 3 here. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
Dalvin Cook
taking it in from 4 yards out.
And the Vikings are able to cut into that deficit. On 3rd down and short and everything well executed, he not only gets the 1st down, Charles, he gets the touchdown as well.
And you see the defense commit to the run so often in these situations. There's always that little bit of hesitancy, isn't there, partner? Thinking that they may play action here. They took advantage of that hesitancy and found their way into the end zone with a running play.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
They will start at the 25 as Spencer elects not to return this.
The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Cousins now to throw on 1st down.
A throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Throwing again on 2nd down. Cousins.
This one swung out here to Jones.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Now this offense in midseason form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10.
Throwing is Cousins. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. To the air again, it's Cousins. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. The Packers on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and 6. It's complete to Fuller. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on it. And anytime you see a kicker trot out to try one for 56 yards, you know everything's got to come off perfectly for it to have a chance. If the laces aren't quite right, if he doesn't hit that part of the ball just right, it's unlikely to go through, and that one winds up no good.
Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
From the gun, here's Mon.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
On 4th down, here's Presley Harvin on to punt.
And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that, right?
Yeah, he said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he'll find some room to get this up to about the 14.
118 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Cousins. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Cousins with work to do. After this,
Kevin O'Connell clearly unhappy with that call, and he's thrown that red challenge flag out on the field. The thing that they'll be looking at is a spot of the football, and this is always such a tough one for officials to get exactly right.
Not just because of how fast the game's going, but just trying to get the right sight line to the football. That's not always easy. We'll see what they decide here.
So not successful there on the challenge, and he'll have to be careful from here on out because he'll only have one challenge remaining.
On 3rd down, here's Jones. And he will forge his way forward only up to the 2-yard line. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. We'll call it a 42-yard punt, 3 on the return. And the Vikings, they'll be set up well as they take over in great field position. 1st and 10. They run with Cook. He's been busy tonight.
And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line.
They get 14 there. 1st down, Vikings. Again, it's Cook. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
From the 31,
Mond. Middle of the field to Jefferson.
and finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 23 yards, the final tally.
Here's Mond.
They'll roll him out right. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown.
And the Vikings are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
Cairo Santos on to try the extra point. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21. So the drive there took 6 plays, and it's polished off by a Viking score. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away.
They will start at the 25 as Spencer elects not to return this. Green Bay's offense ready to go again. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Here's Cousins.
This one complete to Tunyon underneath.
And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
And now following that last play, I do believe we're going to get a review here. Yes, indeed, the red flag is out. The thing that they'll be looking at is a spot of the football, and this is always such a tough one for officials to get exactly right.
Not just because of how fast the game's going, but just trying to get the right sight line to the football. That's not always easy. We'll see what they decide here.
So Matt LaFleur had it right, and he'll wind up winning that challenge.
A first down throw for Cousins.
He'll go right back to Tunyon.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll make it 2nd down.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Cousins. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And now 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Play fake. Cousins.
He'll drop this underneath for Jones. First down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 46. From the gun, here's Cousins.
Open man left side, it's the tight end Tunyon. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. They'll run the jet sweep now. Rodgers.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Well, we've seen running backs in today's NFL get involved in the passing game. Maybe it's about time more receivers like that get involved in the running game.
And that is something we are seeing more and more in this league, no question about it. That wasn't the biggest of gains, but it was enough to get them a first down. And it continues to test the defense. They have to think on every play about who might end up with the ball.
Now Cousins hands to Jones. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Jones has it. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and the Vikings pick up the football. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
I don't know about you, but I'm going to go to the positive side this time. Yeah, there was a fumble at the end of this one, but what a sustained drive. And if they keep stringing those together, you got to like their chances.
And credit the defense, though. You're out there for that long, you start to get tired, but they were able to get the turnover.
Did you just credit the defense?
I like to credit the defense and the offense.
I like you.
And the analysts.
That's perfect.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Up the middle, it's Cook. And he'll get it down to the 47 here.
106 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the season opener.
Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with